I was thinking of a word to describe her as irrepressible, and it means uncontrollable, and you can't hold down.
Yeah, so this is where my first fight took place, actually. I was 15. A group of girls had come to my work and kind of challenged me to a fight, and they said, tomorrow we're meeting 3 p.m. the Shell station, Seashell, we're gonna fight. And right away my stomach sank because I had never been in a fight before. I had no idea what I was doing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in there and I'm just gonna make sure I hit this person first, and I can't back down, I gotta show up. So we got into a little hair pulling scrap that got broken up right away, but it was that like adrenaline and that overwhelming like sense of having to protect myself, and that feeling that kind of propelled me into looking for martial arts and a way to channel my energy, because I realized I couldn't do that. Like I didn't want to go into something like that unprepared again if something were to take place. And I also, I wanted to be more confident with myself.
The cage, I fight for my legacy. I accept every challenge in my life. Whole life you have to step in the face a lot of challenge in your life. Sometimes you're gonna be good, sometimes you're gonna be bad, but you know, you learn, and you have to prepare for be ready, because the challenge always will be in your life. I like to fight, and I like to have the opportunity to be a world champion in the cage, because this is I show my fans how to be a world champion outside the cage in the people's lives. You know, I'm very thankful to have the opportunity to fight for the world title in Bellator. You know, for me, I would like to make history, and always in my career I try to make a history, and if be the only woman hold 4 different titles in different organizations, for me it's be blessed. For me it's to be thankful, be there, thankful for all my fans. I like to be a fighter, and I would like to be the world champion, because I use this for helping other people outside, for see what's important in your life. Be the champion in the people's lives.
The next fight is going to be incredible. I really think.
Embarrassing, and I was so frustrated because I had so much more to show. So the fight was over in like 40 seconds, and I felt like I had to train my butt off, and I owed it to all these people to, you know, show what we had trained on, and I wasn't able to do that. So it's hard, but I think that again is what makes me a champion. It's like, okay, well, you know what? You can get back in there and you can prove that you're bigger than this, you're bigger than your loss, and yeah, you can learn and grow.
This kid never sat down. She ate standing up. You know, she did everything running. So my favorite coaching for Julia was do another lap. The other kids are doing soccer drills, and Julia's running laps, because every time she'd come back, she wouldn't be listening, she'd be talking, and her energy was such that I had to just make her do another lap. When she started getting into the martial arts, you could see there was, you know, her first coach is 260 pounds, and it was like, okay, Julia, hit me harder, you know. She was unleashed, and you could see that light in her eyes that just was like, okay, I can really let go here. I would have put her into martial arts sooner if I'd known how incredible it could be for somebody. Yeah.
I think that overcoming, you know, people's doubts, and this has been a big one for me, like, and it's my path leading up to this big fight, and seeing the comments and hearing people say I'm gonna get my butt kicked. Now it's motivation. Now it drives me, and now it's like, okay, I'll show you guys how tough I am. This is perfect timing for me. This is the time where there's no excuses. No, I'm fully well-rounded. I'm the best mixed martial artist in the world, and I plan on showcasing that.
Come from the south, you don't see me in a fight. If you wanna see me, then you know it's on sight. If I'm gonna see you, then you know it's on sight. Yeah, I hit him with the. So keep your hands up. When I hit the bell, I go crazy. Give me that belt and pay me. I keep the right hand on safety. I keep putting these gloves on lately. I'm back in the ring, back in the ring. It's the champion ting, what? And I do that all night. If I see you and you see me, then it's on sight. I hit him with the. Thing on sight, yeah. I hit him with the.
I just think Julia is gonna bring out the best in Cris right now. You know, she's been preparing hard. She's been preparing long now. She flew all the way over to Africa to prepare for this fight. And each and every day, it's training and focusing on the title, on the W. You know, she got out of her comfort zone, and that speaks a lot by itself. You know, she could have stayed in California and done her camp there, but she came all the way out to Africa, and it's a harsh place, and this harsh place, you know, can produce a lot of diamonds, and that's what Cris is gonna create come fight night.
I'm here at Bellator. I want to make a history. Aggressive the whole time, and my first thing I want to do, I want to KO my opponent, and I do my best to do that, finish the fight soon I can.
Yeah, I think that Cyborg uses intimidation and fear on her opponents, and a lot of the girls that get in there are broken before the fight even starts. And I think that that is just something that's a tactic of hers. This is war, so you know, all is fair. And she uses it, and it's helped her along the way, but it's not gonna help her with me.